Thanks for watching On Call for All Kids. Today we're talking about preventing hot car tragedies. We'll be discussing how quickly cars can dangerously heat up, reasons why kids get left in cars and how you can prevent these tragedies, and new technologies that could help keep your family safe. I am joined by Petra Stanton. She is the supervisor of Safe Kids here at Johns Hopkins All-Children's Hospital. It's great to have you here, Petra.
Thanks for having me again, Ashley. This is great.
And it's a topic that we discuss each and every year because it's really important. We know that here in Florida, it's pretty warm here year-round, but as we enter the summer months, it gets hot everywhere across the nation. And that means our cars get dangerously hot really quickly. How fast?
Oh, so fast. So in the summer, the car can heat up in about 20 degrees in just 10 minutes. So a pretty significant amount of temperature rise within that vehicle that we can see very easily.
So quickly. And Petra, we actually have a temperature gauge right here in this vehicle. We can see that it is 82 degrees outside, so it's not even that hot today. I mean, it's fairly warm, it's overcast, but inside of this vehicle, it's already 101 degrees. So this could really take a toll on a little body. How can this affect children?
So this is much more dangerous for children than it is for adults because children do not regulate their body temperature until the age of 5. So therefore, if they are in a hot vehicle, their temperature rises so fast to dangerous levels, and then we can see distress and potential organ failures, etc. It's a very dangerous situation there and very fast.
Well, sadly, Petra, this happens to children each and every year, these tragedies, and sometimes this happens to even the most responsible adults. But why does this occur?
So over 52%, almost 53% of the parents accidentally forget their child in the car. And we can think to ourselves, how can you forget something as precious as your child, right? But this can be caused by an everyday distraction. The most famous spokesperson for this issue was a dentist, and he was on the way to his office, typically did not take his child to daycare, but was taking her that day. And on the way to work, he had gotten a call from a patient who was having a dental emergency. So he went straight to his office and forgotten his child in the car because he was dealing with the patient. He walked out and unfortunately the child passed away in the meantime. So this was not somebody who planned on it that day. This was very much so a distraction at the moment. And the second way children get trapped in vehicles is when cars are left unlocked. So if you are hanging at home with the family, make sure the car is locked because children wander, right? So they can wander into the vehicle and find themselves entrapped. They do not know how to get out. And sometimes they start pressing buttons, which means they can lock the car even furthermore. So that is another dangerous situation.
What should we do if we're out and about in a parking lot and we actually see a kid left in a car?
So yes, if you see a child left in a vehicle, scan for the parents first, then call 911. We want professionals dealing with this situation. We want them there as fast as possible because as we talked about, the car heats up very fast, their body heats up very fast. We want the professional help there.
How can we prevent this from happening? Change of routines we know can play a part in this, but what can we do to make sure that this will not happen to our family?
Sure. So we want to avoid leaving children in the car to begin with. Not even for 5 minutes, not even while you are getting coffee, not even while you are paying for gas. Just don't leave them there. We live in a hot state. The country is going to be very hot this summer. Do not leave them in the car. Also create reminders. We talked about how the children are left in the vehicles accidentally. And that means if you put something of yours in the backseat that you must take in with you, that will remind you or help you to see the child in the car. Let's say they're sleeping. So one of the things we always talk about, leave your left shoe, leave your purse, leave your cell phone. You shouldn't be looking at it while driving anyway, something that you have to bring with you. And then take action. Of course, if the child becomes entrapped, whether it's under your watch, the car locks or something, or if you see them in the parking lot, call 911.
Unless we know that there are some new technologies out there too that help parents with this very situation.
Yes, that is fantastic news. Both car seat manufacturers and vehicles manufacturers are working on new technologies every day. So the car seat may have technology in their chest clip that will work with the diagnostic system of the vehicle and have an app on the parent's phone that will alert them that the chest clip is closed, that there is somebody in that car seat. Also, vehicle manufacturers work on having reminders when you shut your car off to check the back seat, or the newest technology, they're scanning the inside of the vehicle for motion.
Well, Petra, thank you so much for coming here today and talking about this very important topic that we need to cover each and every year.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you all for watching. Don't forget you can also visit our website. It's hopkinsallchildrens.org/newsroom. You'll find a lot of great resources for your family and other timely topics in pediatric healthcare. We'll see you next week.